Well, I want to talk about communion this time, but before we do that, we're going to talk about covenant meals, and the first one we're going to look at is the one in Exodus chapter 24. In verse 8, it says, Moses then took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, "This is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you in accordance with all these words." And after that, he and Aaron and 72 of the elders ate a meal with God. And just like in Exodus, in the Gospels, the covenant ceremony is ratified by a meal. What is Jesus doing with the 12 disciples? He has 12 disciples representing the 12 tribes of Israel. And he says, this is the blood of the covenant. Starting with Mount of Transfiguration, going through the Passion narrative, Jesus' trial, his death, his resurrection, his ascension. The focus is on the Passion narrative, and it centers around a new covenant, ratified by a covenant meal. The covenant blood in Exodus was to show forgiveness of sins and to seal the people of God. The covenant meal ratified the covenant between God and his people Israel. It's the same thing going on in the Gospels. Jesus is ratifying a new covenant with the people of God, and the meal of that covenant is Jesus himself. Jesus Christ is our covenant with God. He is our covenant mediator, and he's the one who ratifies it. In fact, he is our covenant. His body and his blood are our covenant with God. There couldn't be a better one. So just like the book of Exodus is a covenant document, the Gospels themselves are covenant documents centered around the new order that Jesus himself ushers in his own body and blood. So this is what communion is. We remember Jesus. He is our covenant. Anyway, thanks for watching. Amen, guys.